All right, we got 4:30. Start things off with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you. Amen. Starting off with citizen concerns. Anybody? Moving on, number 2, approval of the agenda. I'll move it.
Second.
Motion by Raddick, second by DeWitt. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes 5-0. Moving on to the consent agenda. Items 3 through 10 constitute a consent agenda of routine action items to be considered by one motion. Items pass unanimously unless a separate vote is requested by a board member. Item 3, approval of the minutes of the March 5th, 2019 meeting. Item 4, approval of claims. Item 5, from board administration, approval of lifting tax suspension for petitioners who failed to recertify their income or income does not qualify for continued tax suspension. Item 6, Communication Center, approval of 4th tower lease amendment with new singular. Item 7, with County Treasurer A, approval to cancel the Woodbury County Tax Sales Certificate 2000-1369. B, approval of resolution for abatement of taxes for BV. Item 8, from Human Resources, approval of memorandum of personnel transactions. Item 9A, from County Auditor, receive the appointment of Larry L. Wink as Kedron Township Trustee. B, receive the appointment of Brett N. Baldwin as Miller Township Trustee. And C, approval of liquor license application for the Oscar Carl Vineyard. Oh, was that your stomach? Is that you? Oh. Approval, number 10, County Attorney. Consideration and approval to participate with the City of Sioux City in submission of the Edward J. Byrne Memorial Justice Grant and Residential Substance Abuse Treatment Program application to the Governor's Office of Drug Control Policy. And that ends the consent agenda. If we have a motion, I'll move it.
Second.
Okay.
Second.
I'll go Raddick. Motion by Raddick, second by Young. All those in favor, or any further discussion on that? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, passes 5-0. Moving on to secondary roads, item 11. Approve contract for bridge replacement project number LCD 1567397.
Our contractor has returned signature for replacement of a bridge with a precast box culvert. Total price for the project is $146,739. The contract is with Midwest Contracting of Marshall, Minnesota. I recommend approval of the contract and bond.
So moved.
Second. Motion by Taylor, second by Raddick. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? All right, passes 5-0. You want those back?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's move on to reports on committee meetings. Jeremy?
Hey, Mr. Chair, I had a DCAT board meeting. It was the first one that we've had. I didn't realize I was on it, I guess, until it was cold. But the whole purpose of decategorization funds, there was once upon a time 1,200 kids in group care. That's down now under 500, and it's a way to take project monies for treatment, wraparound services, and direct carriers to a family that otherwise may not be able to afford or have the means to keep someone within their home in a family unit. And so we talked about different family therapy, school-based liaisons, and tribal wraparound services, and some of the legislative impacts that are currently being had concerning the amount of money that can be carried forward. Similarly to the issue that we're seeing with the mental health regions, they're looking at one proposal that may be a 3-year lifetime instead of 2, where they could carry forward dollars for efficiencies. This is trying to get away from the use it or lose it mentality, where you have to go ahead and spend dollars that you don't actually need to spend when there may be a reason for that year for not having to do so. So I thought it was a good meeting, learned a lot, and we'll look at the impact on some legislative action from the state and report back going forward.
Any other? All right, Matthew?
Sure. There was an update received yesterday from the Western Iowa Housing Trust Fund. You may remember previous committee report, I said that there was a large federal grant that was in the pipeline. The matching funds from the Housing Trust Fund are only $31,000 a year. This is earning Simcoe $412,500. It's used for construction of affordable housing and to grow affordable housing opportunities for low to moderate income persons and families within our service area.
Rocky? Marty?
Nope.
All right. I did not have any as I was out of town last week. Let's see, we still got, 3-4 minutes? Any other citizen concerns before? We can go board concerns.
Okay. So I would like to have us potentially look at the city assessor conference board and some of the discussion that was had a year before on why the assessor said that assessments were going up to such a degree. I think that that's important. It's important for the public to know. So I know I was not at the last conference board meeting, but looking at the minutes, I don't see that reflected the discussion that took place a year prior, and I think that may be part of our role to flesh some of that out for the public. So just note that that's on the horizon, is something that I think that should get a little more in terms of transparency there.
All right.
Anyone at that meeting have any thoughts?
I don't remember it being discussed the last couple of conference board meetings that I've been to.
So a year prior, there was a very long discussion on what was seen from the previous assessor.
Did it show who was present at that one?
I'm sure it would have been reflected in the last one. Either one.
I think I was at that one, and yeah, nothing like this was discussed that I remember.
I've got quite a few notes.
Yeah, I was going to say, people did notice his announcement. I don't know how many phone calls you've gotten, but I've gotten quite a few.
It's kind of good to know you're not the least popular guy in town.